Vancouver or living in here is never complete if you didn't get to experience their stunning parks and hiking trails. Most of the parks are away from the downtown core, and if you don't have a car, don't worry, because Vancouver's transit system is fairly good in providing services to people who wants to explore outside of the city. To begin our trip, our first stop is Lynn Canyon Park. You can either take the bus or take the sea bus, where you can get a glimpse of the beautiful skyline of Vancouver. It's amazing. Once you arrive and start your hike, you'll see the Lynn Canyon Suspension Bridge. It's not a super long and super high bridge in comparison to the Capilano Suspension Bridge, which, by the way, is another great place to visit. But you can see Lynn Canyon Suspension Bridge for free, so I can't complain about it. This park is generally great for a family picnic because of its peaceful surrounding and refreshing air. Although sometimes it can get a little crowded, especially during weekends when the kids have no school and when the weather is beautiful. And in the summertime, people go for a swim, but in the cold weather, maybe skipping rocks is enough. Another family-friendly park is the Queen Elizabeth Park. Only about 15 to 25 minutes bus ride from downtown, you could be at the highest point of Vancouver City. There's a lookout where you can get the best view of the city and of the mountains. It's also very famous for its quarry gardens, especially during springtime when all the flowers bloom. And if you have kids, you might want to think of bringing them with you to the Bloedel Conservatory. With more than 120 free-flying birds and about 500 plants and trees from all over the world, it really gives you a real tropical country experience. Queen Elizabeth Park is definitely the queen. Next on the list is Stanley Park. It's Vancouver's first and largest urban park that everyone loves. In comparison to all the parks I've mentioned earlier, this one is the closest to downtown. You can even rent a bike and go here easily. It's a huge park, and if you're too scared to get lost, you can just easily spend your day sitting on the bench and have a picnic. If you're ready like me for an adventure, get lost and experience the wildlife and find the hidden treasures of Stanley Park. Last on my list, and probably my favorite, is the Lighthouse Park. It's definitely my most favorite because of its scenic views. There's several viewpoints at the Lighthouse Park, and every viewpoint is very beautiful in its own beautiful way. You can even go close to the water if the tide is low and get a different view of the lighthouse from here. And the best thing about this park is that it's never too busy. Mainly because it's a little farther away, but it's worth to take the bus for about 75 minutes. Trust me. So that's the list of the parks I enjoyed in Vancouver, and I'm sure there's many more. To see my list of fun things you can do in Vancouver, click the link below. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye!